Hi, I'm Davis McIntyre. I play Miss Edwina and Mama Dixie on TikTok.
All right, now put it in reverse. Damn. You need to watch where you're going. You need to watch. Father, help us.
Remember, I posted my first video, and then the next day in speech class, I checked TikTok, and I was up to like 16,000 likes the next day. And I was like, oh no. like I did.
What in the hell? Hunter, come help your mother. My computer's frozen. No, that's not what I want. Get off me. I want to go to Pinterest. Okay.
Well, first came Dixie Jewel, and I had this English teacher in high school my senior year named Miss Ransdell. And she was this larger than life, really not snippy and mean, but she would just be really quick to students, and she'd be, she'd send out these really big Southern sayings, and everybody would be like, what are you talking about? But she was just so funny and like so nice to everybody, and I just love her, and I really wanted to base it on that.
I always remembered like coming into class and Tracy wouldn't recognize some of her students and she'd call them Sunshine or Love Bucket was something that she used a lot because she couldn't remember their names. And I don't know, I got to know her really well, and she's just like the quintessential Southern woman in my opinion.
You know I'm not Willie off a pickle boat. I know what you're doing behind that locked door. Yes, unholy things. Well, I will be damned. Look who it is, Hunter. You remember Lenore. How are you, sweetheart?
I got to college, and first semester in college, I was still trying to post these Dixie videos, and they just started to go down a little bit. Like the views and the likes, they wouldn't get as many as I used to be getting over the summer in high school. And so I decided to like take a step back and try something new. And I created Edwina one night, and that got like 500,000 likes the next day, and celebrities on TikTok commented on it. And I was like, okay, so maybe I should take this and run with it.
Hello there, my name is Mrs. Edwina. I'm one of them TikTok stars, the Southern women of TikTok, what can I say? I was raised in the Baptist church, and
when I first started to create Edwina, I got a lot of people saying that I was being fat phobic and I was discriminating against larger people, and I'm not. I wasn't then, and I'm not now. I just think that everybody can relate to having an experience with a large Southern woman sitting at a front desk.
Can I get you something, sugar? Okay, you need to like flip. Just give me 1 second, okay? Just needed a pee. Lord, if they keep moving these, I'm gonna have my beach body in no time, am I right?
All of the stuff going on with college and my personal life, it's hard to come up with ideas. It's hard to constantly be creating something. So I decided to take a little bit of a step back. If you don't post on TikTok for a while, people start to unfollow you. That's normal. And I've lost like almost 1,000 followers in the past 2 months. And a lot of the time I'm just like, why am I even doing this? Like, why can't I just make a decision whether I'm going to stay or whether I'm just going to delete it altogether? I think that's the problem with social media, is that you do all this stuff and people assume these things about you, assume that you're popular, that you're fun and happy because you do funny things like this, and sometimes you're not. Well, obviously COVID was a rough year for me because we ended high school early. I was a senior in high school when COVID started, so the last like 3 months of high school got cut off for me. And then I went immediately into college, and I had a good friend group going when I first got to college, but then some things happened with that and it just all fell apart. So I looked around and I really only had 2 friends at that point.
well, good morning, Sunshine. How are you doing? I'm doing good. My car broke down on the way here, so I had to take one of them Ubers. And let me tell you something, that woman was driving like a bat out of hell. I tell you what.
I was raised in a Christian home, and I was raised going to church, going to a Christian school, and those are values that I've always held to my heart, held on to. And when you do something like I do, like dress up as a woman when you're a man, for hundreds of thousands of people to see, it's kind of, you don't get the same love as you do when you're just a person in the church. And stuff with my faith I've been trying to work on a lot more, just because going from a Christian school to a public university, It's quite the difference. People automatically assume my sexuality. It affected me when I was younger. Like I said, they've always done it. But as I've grown and as I've grown in my faith and my personality, I've always just kind of been able to block that out. And, you know, if people are making assumptions about you, that's not really your issue. Like, that's their problem, whatever they think of you.
He did what? Oh, hell. Come over here and sit next to Mama. He broke up with you? Oh, hell no, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Shh, don't cry, baby. He couldn't tell his own ass from a hole in the ground.
Your vids really do light up my life. I'm gonna start crying. I just love comments like this because I read all my comments and I don't like all of them, actually like them. So I want people to know that I read them and that they really make my day. This made me feel comfortable. Good, makes me feel comfortable too. I felt this in my bones. Yeah, I get that one a lot. You're simply the best. I needed a laugh. I pray you are discovered. Aw, Donna Lane 59, that's so sweet. I pray I get discovered too. I really want to be an actor.
Now, good night.